Okay, so what you guys saw there, that was it. That's the only evidence we really have so far of this shooting. That's the main video that we have. Was just this little 10-second video, right? And so let's look closely. So what is it that we actually do see here? So, okay, so all right, we see individual here shoot this person as they're driving, right? So now one side will tell you, now this video in and of itself is very innocuous, right? You can't really see what's happening. It's just kind of disorienting. It's like, yeah, you can see someone driving, but there's a big car here on to the right that's kind of blocking. We don't see whether or not this person is driving into someone else. We don't see that. And that's the point, right? That is the point of this video, is because it's basically that it's innocuous enough to where one can, it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a Rorschach test, basically. It's like whatever you want to make of this situation is basically like however you feel about politics in the situation is basically how you're going to see this. One side will say, "Oh, the this woman is absolutely retarded. This is a this is whatever. This is totally deserved, right?" The people who want, basically, they will say it's justified because they just don't like immigration, which that's not really what this video is about, but it is what it is, right? And then another side will say that that this woman was fleeing. She was fleeing and he murdered her in cold blood, right? But it's really all we really do see in this video. All we are seeing shots, and we can kind of see the gun doing something, but the video again is not very clear. We don't really get to see it. We hear gunshots. It looks like he's shooting, but again, nothing really. So next video.
Minneapolis. So let's tell you where this is happening. This is at Portland Avenue South and 33rd. That's just a few blocks away.
Let's back this up. Portland Avenue and 33rd. So again, that numerology marker should tell you everything that you need to know about this. And this was also just a few blocks away. I think up here was where the up around here, the 32nd, I think, was where the George Floyd shooting happened just a few years prior. But
33rd, that's just a few blocks away from Powder Horn Park. So we do have agents.
Again, they don't really have any evidence, any proof of anything like this. So again, next video. Oh, now this is so we're here on Fox News, and again, look at the
I want to continue our team coverage now with Fox 9's
33
Leon
degrees.
Purvis.
He's been on scene since early this afternoon. And Leon, you saw snowballs at local law enforcement who were patrolled, also blocking and pounding vehicles when those federal agents were on scene. You also spoke to some people who...
So coincidentally, around this same time, what we see here in Portland, Oregon, 2 people were shot by a federal agent after accusations. And okay, basically, who were shot? These 2 individuals. Very blurry pictures, 2 blurry pictures. I'm not going to say they look, well, maybe these 2 could be the same. I don't know. I also want to point out, by the way, that the man in this case is 33 and the woman is 32. And if you want another quote unquote coincidence for all you coincidence theorists out there, this happened in Portland, Oregon, which is the 33rd state. Yeah, another quote unquote coincidence, but here, yeah. And then if we go back here, and as you see here, he's in the video, it shows the house number 3332. Again, The house number 3332, just another coincidence. And then so let's look at, so this is the woman who was allegedly shot here. So she's 37 years old, and she's married to a woman named Becca Good, right? And she's a mother to, again, 3 children. So, 3 shots were fired into her. She has 3 children. And now, how old are her children? 15, 12, and 6. Okay, so 15 plus 12 is 27, plus 6 is 33. Yeah. Okay, so now we go on to this video.
Here, somebody sent me a photo.
This video here, JD Vance is saying that this ICE agent had 33 stitches in his leg.
Of a CNN headline about what happened in Minneapolis. And this is the headline. I'm just going to read it. Outrage after ICE officer kills U.S. citizen in Minneapolis. Well, that's one way to put it. And that is the way that many people in the corporate media have put this attack over the last 24 hours. This was an attack on federal law enforcement. This was an attack on law and order. This was an attack on the American people. The way that the media, by and large, has reported this story has been an absolute disgrace.
Putting mafia enforcers who call themselves the government and police officers and ICE agents, these mafia enforcers, is putting them at risk, guys. Feel very bad. Right, but this guy, give this man an Oscar. It's very overacting. And I also wanted to bring this up as well, since we were speaking about actors. This right here is the mayor of Minneapolis. And so, and by the way, also check out this video right below. If not, doesn't prove my point about this whole thing being another dividing tactic within the powers that shouldn't be's playbook. Right? The mixed reactions, like, one side versus the other, keeping you divided. But let's look at this.
There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Yeah, so give this man an Oscar.
Troubles, they don't last always.
So if you're confused about what's happening, this man is literally sobbing. So if you're confused about what's happening, this man is literally sobbing at the funeral of George Floyd. And I mean, I guess not literally, let's be honest. Those are all fake tears. I don't see any tears coming out there, but so, he's playing it up, but so he's quote unquote sobbing. So this is what we're dealing with, right? Like, these people, they're actors, they're, give it up, and the Oscar goes to Mr. JD and Mr. Mayor of Minneapolis, whatever this guy's name is. Pretending to be
the fact that bagged by a
number
car.
6 just keeps popping up, doesn't it? As well as 33, right? That number 6,
33 stitches in his leg. So you think maybe he's a little bit sensitive about somebody ramming him with an automobile? What that headline leaves out is that woman was there.
Yeah. So again, more staged nonsense. Now, something else very interesting. Now, I'm not a sports ball fan, but I did come across this interesting little coincidence. So there's this basketball player, right? His name is CJ McCollum. And so in January, just a few days ago, around like literally just hours after this shooting, he was traded from the Portland Trailblazers to the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. All right. And so who took his place? All right. Again, that name, Portland. All right. So see, a man named Trey Young, nicknamed Ice. So Ice replaced this guy in the Portland Trailblazers, right? Again, so this just keeps coming. This just keeps coming every day. It's just something new. Every day is more bullshit. Every day is more hoaxing. Every day is more fakery. And yeah.